I'll bring this open standing committee on finance to order today, November 4th. We have a couple of, we have Councillor Hambrick online and we have Councillor Dale online also.
Just Councillor Hambrick at the moment.
Okay, so we have the rest of council on the table. Absent is Councillor Dale at this point in time. And I'd like to remind people that there's a live video feed that's being broadcast and it's being recorded via Zoom. And a recording is available on the Town of Golden YouTube page in the future. I'd like to start off by doing the land acknowledgement, but I can't find it. Oh my goodness. Technology is my friend. Can I get a new computer, please? My apologies to all. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the land in which we gather is the ancestral, traditional, and unceded territory of the Tenaya Secwepemc people. Golden is also home to the Métis Nation Columbia River Society and other diverse Indigenous heritage. We're grateful to have the opportunity to live and work in this territory. Ms. Seville, are there any late items?
There are no late items.
Thank you, and thank you for turning on my mic. So, Council, we're going to go to item 3, which is the adoption of the meeting agenda as presented. Looking for a mover, Councillor Routley, seconder, Councillor Guillo. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried unanimously. And now, Council, we have the adoption of the minutes of the last open standing committee on finance, which was held July 15th. Looking for a move of those for adoption, Councillor Routley, Councillor Manuel. Council, any errors or omissions in those minutes? Seeing here none, all those in favor? Opposed? Carried unanimously. And council, is there any business arising from those minutes that's not going to be dealt with at the meeting today? Seeing here none, we move on to reports. We move on to the Chief Financial Officer with the introduction of the 5-year financial plan, and she has a presentation. Ms. Brown.
Thank you so much. So today our financial plan process begins with council for the 2026 to 2030 year. I have a bit of an agenda here that we'll go through just to introduce the process. So we are going to first recap on the legislative requirements for preparing the 5-year financial plan. And then discuss the process and how we roll through it annually. We're going to take a look at municipal property tax revenue over the course of the last 5 to 10 years. And then we're also going to review the proposed meeting schedule for council's benefit. So in terms of legislated requirements, local governments must annually adopt a financial plan in accordance with the Local Government Act and the Community Charter. So this is common across all governments, all municipal governments. Regional districts do as well. So some of our budget information does feed into the regional district's budget. And therefore those budgets will usually be prioritized in terms of preparing and then sending them on to the regional district. The planning period for the financial plan must include the current fiscal year and the next 4 fiscal years, so 26 to 2030. And inclusions in the plan must be the proposed expenditures and funding sources, any transfers to and from the reserves and the surplus funds, objectives and policies for the fiscal year regarding the distribution of those funding sources, the distribution of property tax amongst the various property classes, which is addressed later on as we look at tax rates once the roll comes out in January, February. And then finally, the use of any permissive tax exemptions. So for 2026, council has approved and the submission for permissive tax exemptions has occurred. So BC Assessment now has that data for next year's tax roll. It should be noted as well that a local government cannot budget for a deficit. And then there is a certain order of things, and the municipality must adopt the financial plan before the tax rate bylaw is adopted. And the deadline for all of these things is May 15th of next year. So there is also a required public consultation period prior to adopting that financial plan, which will be part of our schedule in the new year from January through March. So on our next slide, I'll walk you through basically the process for the financial plan and where we currently sit. So council has strategic planning sessions and establishes strategic priorities. And these are considered as a part of the budget process to ensure that we're aligning with council's requests and direction. In coordination with myself, the CFO, as well as the CAO, directors prepare operating and capital budgets as well as project proposals. Project proposals is a funny word because in a lot of cases it's very much required infrastructure, retrofits or upgrades or otherwise. So there is a beautiful list of projects that we will bring to your attention very shortly. And opportunity for council to weigh in, and in the future for the public to weigh in as well and to have their say. So today we are presenting the schedule, or at least the first schedule, which is the SCOF meeting schedule, and discussing it with mayor and council at this scheduled SCOF meeting. The next few SCOF meetings, we will be discussing capital as well as operating budgets as we go along. So after that, as a part of the SCOF reviews, we'll discuss and revise or approve operating and capital budgets and projects. And subsequent to that, once we've gone through all of those schedules, there will be hopefully direction from SCOF to have the draft financial plan prepared. And so we prepare it for reading one, and at the same time, we prepare a budget book to properly inform the public in hopefully a readable manner about the contents of the budget book. And we request feedback from the public. So that leads us to the public consultation process. And the director of corporate services and communications and I work together on that and bring back that feedback back to council. And then council can review and integrate, if they choose, that public input. And we revise and prepare readings 2 and 3 rather, and then adoption. And then we start the process all over again next year. Were there any questions about the process and the way that we work through it on an annual basis?
Council, any questions? I had one with regards to the use of integration, and although the language says here the council will review and integrate the integration of public input, your commentary was that could integrate.
Certainly it is up to council what they choose to integrate and what they feel is most important. It would be council that makes those decisions and prioritizes based on the feedback, not directly. They mustn't, they don't have to integrate the feedback. They can choose what they feel is imperative.
And that's the intent of my asking the question, is just to maybe let the public know that, yes, that input is appreciated, valued, but it doesn't necessarily mean that each and every request or comment is included into the financial plan. Okay, thank you. Councilor Cooper?
Mine's a little bit off. When we have public consultations, I would just like to request that potentially we put the link to the public consultations included in the agenda, because I have had people before reach out and I say it's on the webpage, and it seems to be a barrier. If it's a one click, if someone's interested and has the link for public consultation included, I think it would support hearing more from the public. I don't know if that's an option or not. That makes any sense.
I'm not sure I understand which link you're referring to.
When things like people have public consultation, it says we're going to provide public consultation.
Mhm.
It's on our webpage, correct? How public can go in and write information for their, if we can include that information, how the public could reach out to the town for their consult. Like, how does the public give feedback? besides the webpage.
Ms. Brown?
Thank you so much. So as a part of the communications that the Director of Corporate Services and Communications have put out, there has been, as of yet, the survey is not yet available, so we cannot provide those links. However, it has been included that you can email budget@golden.ca at any point in time if you would like to provide feedback. And so that is something that in the future, perhaps I could integrate into these slides. Is that what you're requesting?
Yes, when it says adopting financial plan must go undergo public consultation, maybe put underneath that just a
Mhm.
caveat, how the public, so if they're listening or watching or reading this, they don't have to reach out multiple places to figure out how they can give feedback.
Certainly, or we
Or-
could look at how to do that in terms of providing a link within this page to the
possible,
budget
yeah.
process.
Or just
online.
even, as you said, put the email there or something like that. That's all.
Absolutely. Thank you.
A little off topic, I know, sorry.
Okay,
Not at all.
for clarity, full disclosure. Counselor Emmanuel?
I've always been a bit confused because this is Town of Golden's budget. But when we get feedback, we always get suggestions or considerations from Area A. And I'm not sure, is there anything governing that and where we get our this feedback from since, sorry.
Ms. Seville?
So every year when I provide the what we heard report for the budget, we do pull out the responses from Area A residents. And so they are separated outside of the regular, but they are still provided as an FYI to council. But it's up to council to read through those, the what we heard report and take that into consideration. But yes, we have always split out the Area A responses for the public survey.
Any follow-up?
Nope.
Okay, thank you. The other quick thought I had is you mentioned that one of the steps, staff bring forward projects and such, and I think about this Columbia Shuswap Regional District budgeting process, and one of the comments that came from each of the general managers of each of the departments was that approximately plus or minus 80% of the budget is, quotation marks, I think they use the language, keeping the lights on. Is that fair to say for the Town of Golden budget also?
I would have to look into our budget to get the appropriate percentage for the Town of Golden, but I would say that we tend to split out operating projects as well as capital projects, and so those wouldn't necessarily be keeping the lights on. The day-to-day operating budget is discussed separately by council, and so you can see all of those costs broken out. However, in some cases, replacing a roof is a capital cost, but it is integral to keeping the lights on. So yes, a lot of the taxation revenue that we collect would go directly to simply keeping the lights on and business moving forward.
Thank you very much for that. Anything else, council? If not, we can go on to the next slide, I guess.
So I will note initially on this slide, this is municipal property tax revenue. And I'm going to make you look at it closely because it starts at the most current year and ends at the oldest year. So just a quick note that I should obviously flip that in the future. But the first 5 years there in blue are the years that we are about to plan for. And so in the 2025 to 2029 financial plan, council did direct annual increases for that time period. So in between that time period, it was between 5 and 8.97%. So in 2025, the increase was 8.97, and that is an increase to the tax budget, not the tax rates, for clarity. And then in the years 26 to 29, council established a 6% budget increase year over year as a baseline. So the question before council, knowing that in the prior year budget, the 2026 draft budget was targeted at 6%, then is this the direction that council would still like to see continued? And so some additional context for that for council is just to note that we do want to focus on increasing our reserves as a result of knowing that the long-term financial plan for asset management is coming in the next year. And we're aware that there will be a deficit in infrastructure, and therefore funds will be required to maintain, replace, renew many of those assets. And although all of the needs are not immediate, we can see them coming, and the sooner we prepare, the more prepared we will be. So I will stop there and open to any questions you may have or consideration as you debate them.
Thank you for that. And before we get into that, can you speak to the 14.25 in 2024% increase? Sounds like
Certainly.
looks like a bit of an anomaly.
It was an anomaly. There was a relatively large increase at that point in time to reserves, I believe, and I would have to look into the specific details of 2024, but I believe it was also more integration into the regular operating budget of expenditures that perhaps had been delayed. So regular repairs and maintenance that can be included in the regular operating and don't necessarily need to be included as a separated project because it is part of, as you would say, keeping the lights on. And so integrating those into the budget moving forward was very important in order to ensure that we're doing the regular maintenance and repair on all of our assets and services.
Thank you for that. And I guess this follow-up. So then for clarity, this in no way reflects the taxation or the tax dollars that went into the aquatic center in 24 and 25. Would that be included in this percentage increase?
Not whatsoever. That tax increase would have been through a requisition of the CSRD and completely separate and apart.
So that was on top of this.
Correct.
Thank you for that clarification. Councilor Manuel?
Just thinking that, well, we've got ways to go on here, but we've also got one of the biggest issues, which isn't going to be settled for well, who knows when, which is our union contract. So I'm not sure how that will affect our deliberations over the next while.
Councilor Guile?
So when you're asking if this is the direction we want to go in, are you thinking that there needs to be an increase over the 6% or that we can lower the 6%?
Ms. Brown?
I would say that 6% should be the minimum and the baseline at this point in time. I have yet to compile all of the operational data that I have received, simply preparing for what I believe to be coming down the pipe in terms of operational expenditures.
Any follow-up, please?
Yes, I just want to understand if this includes a reserve for the RCMP for policing?
At this point, it does not. All funds have been put into other reserves other than the RCMP. I believe there can be consideration for it in the future, certainly.
Okay, thank you.
Council, any other questions? And again, the question to us is 6% kind of the line we want to hold? We want to look at something more, something less? The first question that comes to mind for me with that, in regards to that is, at that 6%, will we be maintaining the status quo with regards to the amount of money going into reserves as per previous years, or would this reflect a decrease in money going into reserves or an increase in money going into reserves? Ms. Brown?
Before reviewing all of the operational requests, it would be difficult to know, assuming that everything remains the same and that there are no changes in terms of costs or breakdowns that are expected, then it should keep the reserve levels at the same as was projected in the 2025 to 2029 financial plan. However, depending on what has been determined and as the years progress, there's more information available to the directors in order to make sure that they are operating at the best possible level. So and just for context for council, there doesn't need to be a specific percentage set today. It's simply gauging if this is still the direction that council would like to go, and also preparing that it could be larger than the 6%, and therefore getting an idea in terms of the range within council would feel comfortable.
Thank you for that. So speaking to that, then I'm comfortable kind of using the 6% at this point in time, recognizing that there may be a need or opportunity to change it as we gather more information. And again, to your comment, this is a budget increase. This does not reflect taxation to the individual residents or the individual property. That's correct?
Correct.
Thank you. Any other questions, council comments? Councilor Amber, anything from your end? I'll take
No.
that as,
Yeah.
we're having some audio trouble, Councilor Hamburg.
I'm supportive of the 6%. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Can you
thank
hear me?
Yeah, was not able to hear the beginning part of that, but we did understand that you're support of the 6%. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a yes.
That is
A long stretch, but yes, but a yes. Thank you, Ms. Brown.
Yes.
I guess technically, is there anything we can do to assist Councilor Hamburg?
It sounds like it might be a connection issue on his end, which means we can't really do anything from this end.
Okay, Councilor Hamburg,
Can
if
you
you
hear me?
we can hear you, but the audio is stretched out, broken up. So if you're able to try and address it from your end, that'd be appreciated. And we'll carry on with the presentation, Ms. Brown.
The next slide is the preliminary schedule, and up here I have simply from now until the end of the year, so November and December. As you can see, the capital projects, I've listed all of the segments. The order might not be exactly as it is listed there. However, we will go through from November 18th to the 27th, all of those capital projects. The same for the operating budgets from December 9th till 18th. We will go through all of the different departmental budgets within that time period. So I believe I have a proposed a proposal down below for approval of the schedule. And so first I'll move on to any questions on the budget presentation, and then we can move on to review the full schedule for your information.
Council, any other thoughts, questions jump out at you with regards to the budget process and the information that's been presented? I'm seeing none, so then we can go on to discussing the schedule, proposed schedule. Are there any issues with any of the dates for folks?
I can't attend most of those day meetings, unfortunately. I can potentially log on, but with my workload, I can't have multiple days in a row off from work.
Okay, thank you. Any other comments from any other councilors? I guess there's an opportunity to listen to the information. Is that a possibility or not? Realistic?
I was looking at it today. It's hard to know because currently my working is up in the air as well, what's happening. So it's really hard for me to commit. That's like, I will do my best, but I can attend with an earpiece potentially, but during the days I won't be able to. Like
Okay.
I can attend the 18th, no problem, because that's already our day, but multiple days like the 19th right after, no. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that information, and that's unfortunate. So, and there's opportunity for Councilor Cooper to garner information if she's not able to attend. We have a process set up there, Ms. Seville.
I was just gonna add that we're gonna do our best to get the recordings up as soon as possible after each SCOF meeting so that you can still tune in, see what the conversation was about. And then there's still always the opportunity to provide input throughout. And then once it does come through for the official readings, those are through regular open council meetings.
That's great, and it'll be much better than Netflix.
Yeah.
Councillor Grill?
Will we have the budgets before we sit down to meet?
If all the stars align, absolutely.
Okay.
That is my plan.
Maybe then Counselor Cooper can, if she has any questions, she can relay them if we don't
Absolutely.
answer them.
Yeah.
Right?
Certainly.
Sounds like you doubled your workload. Welcome to my life, she says. Okay, so then we'll go with the schedule as laid, the preliminary schedule as laid out. Anything else, Ms. Brown?
Nothing at this time.
Well, that was too simple and too easy. So we all understand the process, the dates and the timelines. And we'll move on to the next item. I see a hand going up there. There's no new business, so I'm looking for a motion under item number 8. Councillor Routley for adjournment, Councillor Manuel seconding adjournment. All those in favor of adjournment? Opposed? Carried unanimously.